A.G. Lester.
Who this retarded ninja? Don't get me started, ninja. I will wear artist ninja. A deeply departed picture. If I get deported, then I report it. Who can ignore it, ninja? You give me the fuel to burn. I got that fire, giving this fool his urn. Esco John, Stephen John. I don't give a fuck is on. I bet you jack to Randy porn. Well, white supremacists you ignore. I hope your left hand is the human torch. You need to burn your penis off. Don't reproduce, your gene is off. You bustin' up when this genius talks. I taught him English so he can talk. I taught him English so he can stalk. Now he acting like Peter North, ejaculating and beating off. Aren't you breaking the penal law? Isn't YouTube illegal, y'all? I love the Chinese people, but I hate Steven, y'all. Like his glasses, the playing field is uneven, y'all. Lend me your ears. He been following me for years, and he agreed. All of a sudden, my philosophy changed. Let's stop playing these stupid games. Randy flagged and been the same. I ain't changed. You wanna know what I think? John like black wangs. Where's your girlfriend? What's her name? Just say you're homosexual, man. What's the type of man follows a man? What type of man calls the police when he doesn't agree? You need a release. This nigga not CPPPPPP. This nigga not CCCTTP. Yo, stop fucking with the flag, man. Bring that fire. I wanna play them stupid games. Let's play them stupid games, Mr. John. Let's play those stupid games. Let the games begin. Let the games begin.
So, you wanna get 24 karat crazy? I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep coming for your head. Aren't you a delivery boy in Qingdao somewhere? Delivering for that kangaroo brand? How much you get for that? What, 10 yuan an hour? What are you doing? You broke? You need me to lend you some money? I'm not gonna stop, man. I'm coming for you. Aren't you teaching English to the other Chinese, the English that I taught you? So that means I'm your teacher, man. Call me sensei. Call me Shifu, man. I'm your teacher. And now you're going out teaching other people. Cause I done taught you English for the past 3 years. I'm not gonna stop, John. I'm not gonna stop. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after your head. I'm coming after your channel. I'm not gonna stop. Okay? Even if you stop now, I'm not gonna stop. This nigga's a fool. He acting like the Sith, man. Turning against his master and stuff. Flag.
Hey guys, welcome. This is Stop Smoking, Stop Drinking. I'm back with another one. Thank you for the support. I have to admit, this video yesterday was mad funny. I got a lot of these. You could just check in my my playlist. I think I put it in a playlist or something. I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, so Soncerae, I'm here to prove something to you. I didn't really prepare for this video. Okay, so it's going to be kind of scatterbrained. But I have several points to make. One of those points is that you see this, it says Soncerae, and here it says real relationships. So she was Soncerae, and then she changed to real relationships and lifestyle improvements because she was trying to run another scam to get money and trying to change her image or run away from her past image, right? So I think she made the Atlanta video with real relationships, and she thought that she could keep doing it, and they kind of caught her, right? So it's like, oh, you can't run away from who you were, check this. So she thought this was gonna work. I knew it wasn't gonna work, but she thought it was gonna work. The Atlanta one. So you see the Atlanta one here. It's 255K. So she's like, oh, this is the best one I've ever done. This is the best something I've ever done, right? Where she had to she did it on her own. She didn't copy something. Because her biggest videos are where she copied something from somebody else. Like this one, right? This is when she copies from a TV show from something else and didn't really put in her opinion or nothing, right? Um, so this was really her official first video where she actually did something, and then through her own effort, it went viral, right? And then Soncerae, so she's gonna try to do it again, right? So she was riding on that wave, right? Riding on that wave, and then she tried to do it again, and then it went down, because it's like you can't do the same thing all over. Keep doing the same thing all over again. So she's only kept the videos that have a lot of views. So you see, for the past like month or something, um, her videos have not been getting any views. They've not been like 9K, 8K, like this kind. They have not been like that. See, this one's 4 weeks, 4 weeks. She did that just because, you know why she kept these here, right? She kept these here because she knows people look for Tommy Sotomayor stuff. And if they find her things, she'll probably get, let me see if she gets paid for this. Yeah, so an ad runs on it. So that's why she's keeping these two, right? She keeps on bothering this man, right? Bring his name up. She's trying to scam the audience or what have you. She tells people, don't talk bad about me. You don't take time to try to find the goodness in me. But then she stalks and harasses a man who has forgotten about her a long time over, and this is very Soncerae-esque, should I say. When I was in literature in my school years ago, we used to say, this is very Kafkaesque, right? So this is very Soncerae-esque, where she takes a man that wants to be left alone, and she keeps stalking him and stalking him. So she's done that with Chris Law, 10 years. The guy's just pleading with her to leave her the F alone, right? So she keeps mentioning his name, talking about him, and then you don't have no choice but just to follow up on her to see what's going on, right? So I don't think he's the one stalking her. He's just trying to find out what's going on. Is she trying to change the narrative in this story that she had with him? So, of course, she is the one that invited him into this skullduggery, and I'm talking about Chris Law. So she invited him, she opened the door, he forgot about her for like 8 years, and then like, what was it, 7 years, and then 3 years ago, she invites him back in. And then she's angry now that when stuff about Soncerae surfaces, he's there, he makes a comment, he does something. Of course, you invited him back in. He was gone before you invited him back in. What did this guy from The Godfather say? Just when you thought I was out, you put me right back in, right? Godfather 3. It's the same thing. He was out, and then you put him back in, and then you get angry when he comments. So she does that to Chris Law. She does that to Tommy Sotomayor, and recently she's doing that to Minister Jab. So she keep on talking about this guy. He's stalking me. He's stalking me. He's stalking me. Listen, if she's stalking you, right? Like you say, all right. Let's use common sense here, okay? So let me do a. I want to do another. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, so if he's stalking you, right? I will find his videos when I type your name, right? But you don't find any of this guy's name. You find a response from Chris Law because you've been keep on bothering him, right? I listened to that whole thing. This was classic, okay? He just put her out there. She's just done. You can't do nothing. Right? She can't say nothing, right? So if this guy, Chris Law, is stalking you, where is he? You can't find him. I mean, not Chris Law. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Um, the other guy, Minister Jap, right? So if Minister Jap is stalking you, where? Ooh, I want to listen to this one. You don't see him. Okay? Look at this. Right? Where? Okay? You don't. Where is it? I mean, you're going to find me here. You know, I'm kind of stalking you, kind of. I'm not going to call your family or anything or call phone numbers. I'm just going to do due diligence and then put you out there. I'm not going to dox you or anything. So positive living. So where is this? Where is this Minister Jap? I mean, I tried to look for him. It's hard to find him. I don't even know his channel, right? So he don't want to be found. You know, so how is this guy stalking you? You the one stalking him because you keep putting his name in the title. Well, let's see. Minister Jap. I don't even have to put Minister Jap Soncerae. Let's see. Uh-huh. Okay. So he's not saying your name. He's not putting your name in the title. Okay. You're not looking too good here, Soncerae. You're not looking too good here. Okay, it doesn't seem like he's talking about you. It doesn't seem like he's talking about you. I'm sure he comments on your Instagram or something like this, but you keep his name in your mouth, right? You keep his name in your mouth. And we see your track record and we see his track record. And your track record is you keep other men's name in your mouth and on your channel and putting their name on your channel, and then that's what happened. So the reason why I'm thinking that the reason why Soncerae's channel doesn't have his name is because I think Minister Jap just like flags her videos if his name is in there. But you see, I look at this. There's nothing with your name, Soncerae. He's not stalking you. Okay? Um so I wanted to prove something actually. Okay. So I wanted to prove something. Here she says this says I can't do it anymore, right? And this was posted October 31st at 1:10 a.m. and it says, doing an experiment today, I got onto YouTube live and acted like I lost my mind on purpose. Oh my God. I had over 300 people in my live chat swearing I was having a mental breakdown. On an average day, when I do YouTube live and talk about spirituality, financial stability, business, inspiration, and motivation, I can barely get 50 people watching. That's because people know you're full of shit. Nobody want to watch somebody full of shit. How can you teach anybody about Buddhism? I know about Buddhism, more about Buddhism than you. Right? I'm closer to Buddhism than you are because I live in the East. And I can tell you that I live in the East world, like in China and Japan and Korea and these parts, right? India, right? So I live over here and I know that you are not Buddhist. Because Buddhists do not act like you. They just don't. You know. So it says, it saddens me that we live in a day and age where unnecessary drama is more entertaining than stability. I shut my channel down. So she says, I shut my channel down. You can't believe a word this heifer says. But before that, we look at the post here. She said, doing an experiment today. So she said it on the 31st. How you doing an experiment today when I posted this on the 30th? Okay, I posted this on the 30th. You can see the date, the time here. Wednesday, 9:57 a.m. I live in a part of the world where we are 12 hours ahead. Okay, so we are 12 hours ahead of you. So that means that you did this video around Tuesday at 9:57 a.m. And I want to see what time that is. See, open Tuesday, 9:57 a.m. Oh my God, where? Oh, I'm not good at this stuff. How do I get to October? I don't think I could get to October. Okay. Oh, I don't have to. Stupid. So, this means that you did it on the 30th, right? So you did this on the 30th. But you put that message there on the 31st. You should have said, I did. Right? Shouldn't you have said, I did? You said, doing an experiment today. So these are lies. All these things are lies you can find out because she's too lazy to cover her tracks. They're a bunch of lies. You didn't do an experiment today. And if you were doing an experiment today, did you bother to give the money back? Because you got $27. We know that. Did you give the money back? Okay? And I think that the reason why she flipped out that day is because of, so she's doxing, putting this guy's picture and name and all this other stuff. She's pissed off because she said somebody was trying to kill her. Okay? Right? And you can construe that in any type of way. Like, she's trying to construe it as somebody threatened to take her life. Now, and then she's trying to make people feel sorry for her and all these other kinds of stuff. But we know that this is not about this, okay? Oh, let me see if maybe she erased it. Oh, let's see if she erased it. I'm not sure. No. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, wow. Maybe she erased it. Hold on, guys. I see. Maybe she deleted it? Okay, no, she didn't delete it. So here's some, she probably got into an argument with this guy and they're arguing with each other. She won't show what she did though, right? She only show what this guy did. So, because obviously he's angry at something. He's like, I'm not even a YouTuber and I'm still stomping the shit out of you. And that don't mean he's literally stomping her. It just means, like, I'm putting you on blast. So this is the one she talked about where, in her latest video, because she said that she shut her channel down. Did she say that? Oh, let's go back. Okay, she says, I shut my channel down. And we know Soncerae. We know this is an attention whore that she would never shut her channel down. Um, she says she shut her channel down, but then she makes another one 2 days ago, right? So she has not shut her channel down. Okay, we can just say, oh, 2 days ago, because today is Thursday, Friday, in where I'm at. So, okay, I mean, technically, okay, you can say, okay, it's 2 days ago, which could mean that it's Tuesday. All right, okay, we'll just say she shut her channel down, right? But you and I know that this will not last long. This will last like a couple of days at most. And you know why? It's because this is her only stream of income. She's not making a lot of money. Okay, even this controversial subject, Killer Hole season, has only gotten 927 views. She has over 36,000 subscribers. And this controversial subject has only gotten 927 views. And this is because people are not interested in her stuff. You're not interested in her things anymore. She's boring, right? Um, she's not getting these numbers. These are the numbers you're supposed to be getting. You're supposed to be getting like 6 or 7K. If you got 36,000 on average, you should be getting like from like 7,000 to 10,000 within a week, within like 7 days. As you can see, 2 days already went by. She only has 927 views. Okay, even when she had her mental breakdown, she only had 300 views. Okay, so it means that people are not. She had some people. She went from 24,000, I think, to like 26,000 to 35,000, like with the Atlanta video, right? So people went up, right? So this is where when her video started going up. Uh, her view started going up is when she was here, and it went up, and then as you see, it kind of tapered off because people started seeing her bullshit, right? And then she probably started asking for money and donations, and then when you see Soncerae and you kind of you say, oh, I like her, and then you look up something on her, or maybe you because when her feed comes up and you subscribe to her, something that's similar to her will come up too on your left hand side, on your right hand side. So you might have a Stupidity Exodus video come up talking about how Soncerae is a fraud. And then it just tapered off. Like people they don't comment, but they're just like, she's not as positive as she's portraying herself to be. And then it goes back to this again. Right? It goes back to that. Back to what it was like before. Right? So, of course, she's not putting the videos that doesn't make a lot of views. She's only putting like the 66K and all the 31K. But she has a ton of videos. Because like 800, But we only have access to what? 6, 12, 18, 24, 36, 48, to about maybe 100, right? And look what kind of stuff she got. Straight to sex. I remember she was fighting a dildo with a teddy bear. Ridiculous. Putting herself up like this. That's how she gets views. If I was her daughter, I would just be ashamed of my mother. Look, black women degrade themselves with sexuality. That's her booty shaking, showing her breasts. Anything for views. Look, sadomasochism master. This is how she, gets her views, right? So when she talks about sex, that's when she gets some views. Black swingers club versus white swingers club, this kind of thing, and then she wonders why people call her a hoe. Right? This kind of thing gets you views. Let's see. Maybe this is even cut off. I don't know. Yeah. So she doesn't get views for this anymore. She doesn't get money for these kinds of videos anymore. Because YouTube had kind of banned these kind of videos now. You can't do this anymore. A year ago you could do it, right? So this picture here is not saying that we want you dead, that people want you dead, Soncerae. Okay? This is not saying that people want you dead. This is saying that they want your YouTube channel dead. Okay, and she in that video she tried to make it seem in this video she tried to make it seem like somebody was plotting to kill her, somebody's plotting to murder her. No, they just want you off of YouTube. Just shut your mouth, shut up. Because all the things you say, no one is really listening. All they're doing is trolling you, right? So, and my question is, if someone is doing this to you, they plotting your death and they doing all this stuff to you, why do you continue to stay online? Wouldn't you say, okay, my son is in danger, I think I should get offline for 6 months or something and I'll come back later, right? But no, it's the narcissism, and it's the fact that she doesn't have any place to live and she needs money. That's what it is. Okay? So those two together are a crazy concoction. It's not people are plotting her death. It's all it is that she, we as in this YouTube community that signed this. There's a you should sign this thing. There's I forgot. It's on change.org. So it's a petition to get her off of YouTube. So that's what we want. When I say we, I mean like the people that talk about her. They're not looking at really enjoying her content. No one is really enjoying her content. We're just following her to make sure that she doesn't defraud other people. And to make sure that she stays and gets off of YouTube. And this will not stop. The audience will only get larger and larger and larger until you can't take it anymore, Soncerae. Because I'm not going to give up. I mean, I went on a hiatus for like a month or two because I had to think some things to take care of. But as you see, I've come back. I'm not deterred, okay? See, like this, I'm a stupid low-life bitch and a coward. I make fake Instagram accounts to come at people, and my YouTube channel sucks. So, you see, now we know that why he's angry. She makes fake Instagram accounts to attack this person. So this is why he is angry. It's not that he comes out of the blue, whoever this is, to attack Soncerae. It's that she makes fake accounts to attack him. Okay? So now he's like just kind of fighting back and trolling back. So this is what I see. So funny, she has Chinese people keep adding her. What I saw, she has like 5 to 8 Chinese weave places. People that do with weaves adding her. Okay, so she doxes this guy. She's showing his stuff, right? It's killer whole season. She doesn't mean I'm going to kill you. It just means I'm going to kill your reputation. That's all it really means. Like, I'm going to destroy your reputation. Do you think this person actually has time to come over and actually do damage to you? Do you think you're even worth that? No, it's just I'm going to kill your reputation. That's what I see, right? You're saying you're holier than now. You about to get. I got you in my crosshairs now, ho. Basically, I'm killing your reputation, right? So she is making something out to be bigger than what it is. Um, I dare you to come to Philly, you know, you're a fucking lying piece of shit. So she said she did something, okay, to this guy to make him angry, okay? Yeah. So she's saying it's these two. She doesn't have any proof that it's these two men. Okay, so hate mongers planning my murder. You know why misogynists disrespect women they themselves wanted but couldn't get by calling them sluts. It makes them feel masculine for 2 minutes. The other 58 minutes in an hour, they are effeminate males who are challenged in the penis department. These niggas might as well sit down and pee. So she's attacking these men. Okay, but she wants them to leave her alone. But look at what she does. She makes a freaking book about these men. So I'm going to read some of it. I'm not reading all of this. Minister Jack fell in love with me the moment I paid his pathetic ass some attention on YouTube. He was hard up over a bitch he hadn't even met in person, about ready to get on bended knee after one phone conversation in a viral video. That comes to show that in the city of Chicago, his pickings are slim. But again, that low-energy buffoon could leap his ignorant ass to another dimension and still only attract young hood bitches with the aspirations of an eraser. A bone collector rat who can twist a spliff like a fucking Dutch master champ. Thinks a man's former dreams of being a gangster rapper deems him suitable for unholy matrimony. Bitch knows all the words to that whack-ass Jap City snatching chain song that was posted to YouTube and got 2 views. Wait a minute, I want to hear that snatching chain shit. Let me hear that. Oh, Jap City. We want to hear it. Snatching chains. Where's that? What are you talking about? Where is it? What are you talking about? Is this it? Oh, take that nigga chain. Welcome to Chicago, nigga. Uh. Bring the plane, take his chain. Alright. Yo, this shit is hot. Alright. Oh. Yo. This shit is off the hook. Yo. Shit is fire. I know. I want to put fire. He the best on here. Yo, Jap, you gotta come with me, son. We gotta make a song together, bro. We gotta make a song together, man. I got some beats. You got the lyrical flow. I got the lyrical flow. Let's do this. Alright, so let me get back. Bitch knows all the words to that whack ass Jap City Snatch and Chain song that was posted on YouTube and got 2 views. You got 2 views? I got 16,500 something views. Okay. Anyway, any grown woman with a brain can see that Minister Jap's corny drunk ass is only good enough for street scum corner store biscuit head ass hookers. You can tell a weak ass nigga, but hurt he didn't get the shot he thought he deserved. Crying when he got rejected by a chick he barely knew, but put on a pedestal. Now calling this same woman a slut and other sexual slurs, trying to make her adhere more strictly to his personal boundaries that he sticks on bitches he thinks he should be able to control mentally. Can't control me, so he wants me to face social consequences by other men. The more I don't give a fuck what he thinks or any other low energy half-wit he can convince to harass me online, the more he hates, he still doesn't have control over my behavior. God damn, these run-on sentences is killing me. Jack, you fucking frustrated. You studied me so hard and desperately wanted my acceptance. I didn't give it to you, so you stalked me harder, threatening my life, throwing in a 2-year temper tantrum because I stopped answering your phone calls. You out here reaching out to any insecure nigga you can find with a weak ass constitution to convince him to join in on this pathetic ass siege of ruining Soncerae's reputation. You so confused about what manhood is, your simple ass spending every waking moment squaring up on an innocent woman. That character flaw is not man-made. Men with healthy perspectives of the world who have actually hit puberty don't prey on women, regardless to whether he hit it, didn't hit, or he know another nigga who hit. What grown-ass man with a stable income, a family of his own, or a motherfucking pussy to fuck, or just his right mind would scavenge the earth trying to find any ex of a woman that he wanted and got rejected by so he can interview them for his YouTube channel? A bitch nigga like you, your simple Simon ass, wouldn't be able to spot a good woman if her ass stood directly in front of you speaking simple plain English. You completely disregard any woman who can spell, do basic math, and pass 10th grade. You looking ridiculous in those fake ass glasses you put on trying to pretend like you woke. Nigga, you about as vapid as a deep dish pizza pie. You try so hard to try to prove I'm a hoe so you can feel better about yourself when you look in the mirror. It would feel so much better if you would say that the woman that rejected you was a hoe anyway. You doing the typical shit a nigga does when he gets rejected. Snarling like a canine with rabies, calling the very women you was just celebrating every name but a child of God. Your drunk ass couldn't get my pussy even if my prerequisite to equal spread my shit wide was for you to be light-skinned, a cooker of single mothers, have a microphone, Pro Tools, two Nicholas to rub together. What the fuck? You mean nickels? A whore for a mother? Stop lying, nigga. You told me she was a neighborhood ass. A zombie as a sister. You lied telling people on YouTube that she died when she didn't. And the ability to dry hump the arm of a couch. That pisses you off. You're livid about that shit. The most excitement you get on a Saturday night is a random rat with a cheap lace front that you picked up from the club who is willing to suck you off if you let her wipe off your dick cheese with a wet one. You complain about single mothers, then your bitch ass creates them. While I was pregnant, you told my son's father was Dirty Dick Rodney, and I was this phenomenal bitch that he had the pussy power of Wonder Woman. That bullshit didn't work. I didn't dump him like you wanted me to, so you ran to him like the elementary school gossip girl you are and convinced that Forrest Gump retard Hotep bumper clot Joff fucking homosexual tendency having feline pretending to be a lion to drop his IQ 10 more points and follow behind you. That illiterate coward thinks that Bitcoin is a snack you've literally been into and you want to do some victory dance because he let you mind fuck him? You convinced that nigga to leave me pregnant, vomiting and bleeding in an extended stay hotel, meanwhile pumping his fist screaming, I love Minister Jack and Chris Law. You ruined that dumbass's life. He began calling me a hoe and denying his own son ever since his ass got daddy issues out here looking for a man to be like. So congrats, you hurt the black community some more. You still trying to find other men to team up with you? Team Soncerae? A whole bunch of socially awkward, unattractive niggas with warrants, illegal weapons, no college degree, or even a GED? Old incel MGTOW niggas who are easily influenced by conspiracy theories, porn, and extreme religion? These niggas who can't get a piece of ass even if the pussy was paid for? The team of misfits and goofy ass busters with 5 o'clock shadows living in their mama's basement who can be easily manipulated. Beta males with aspiration to be top street niggas or a popular YouTube personality with content that isn't even advertiser friendly. I know because you got them bammers hitting me up on Instagram. Their feeds look absolutely ridiculous. Fuck boys who can't even tie a tie or tuck in their shirt. You a fuckboy, and when I peeped that shit, I ran. Now you mad. You want to use any platform imaginable, trying to pretend I reach out to you and I'm stalking you when you don't have any kind of proof. You are on my radar. Writing this blog is the most I've ever paid your simple ass attention in months. That's all you want, for me to see you. You want me to love you. The more I reject you, the worse you feel about yourself. You get worse with time. I would never love you. I would never want you. You tried to ruin my life because you are bitter. You won't admit it. You won't leave it alone or let go because you still hurt. Your poor ego was bruised. You can spend the rest of your life trying to convince men I'm a hoe. Guess what, nigga? Men will still want to date me, wife me, love me, protect me. And they will still step up and try to be a father to my son. You encouraged his father to be a bitch, and he walked away from his own flesh and blood because of you instigating drama. Thank you. Because if a nigga's that dumb to listen to a stranger about the woman who loves him, his ass didn't deserve being in my life anyway, and that child support check he could have avoided paying had he simply checked up on his son is about to kick his whole tip ass. You have to live with that for the rest of your life. You have to deal with that fact properly. No matter how many times you publicly try to justify that bullshit, trying to convince people I'm a hoe. If I was one, you wouldn't even have tried so hard to convince people. The more I move forward, I can continue to prove your stupid ass wrong. You're gonna hate yourself more with time. I can't read this shit no more. This chicken wrote a freaking goddamn manifesto. I'm out, man. I'm out. See you guys. This went on long. My voice is killing me. Yo, this chick is ratchet. Like and subscribe.